it's so funny because like you literally just touched on about 5 of the questions that I actually had. One of my first was like, are we all the way from the age of where marriage is even the end goal for relationships?
I guess it depends on the person. It seems like in society, yeah, that's coming to be the thing that a lot of people just do not kind of want to go into. Some feels like it's a business decision. Some have gotten to a place where they're like, I'm not trying to do it.
It's all in my business.
I mean, we just talk about this. It's just the world we live in.
Right.
So.
Man, that is crazy because just thinking about it, it's like you tear apart like all of the things that you see that's wrong with relationships or what they put forth what's wrong. And then you try to like not make it to where you're making the same mistakes as other people, but a long time ago they used to arrange marriages. You know what I'm saying? So in that particular instance, like, is it supposed to be that you're supposed to learn to love that person, or should it be just like an arrangement business, type? And how does that look, you in the church and stuff? Like, is there a conflict of how you think things are, or does most of your thoughts and stuff line up with what tradition says for a relationship?
I'm a traditionalist to an extent. Now, I'm a firm believer that a man should find the wife.
So no arranged.
No, but to be honest, I'm kind of one of those. It's all depending on the situation, like meaning like to some degree, that far traditional sense of whether the marriage was arranged. A great deal of that was trying to prevent those from mixing in wrong cultures, right? So there's really no integration, and then also you have to deal with where believing that this would be the better fit for the person based upon what I know about you, your purpose. She's being groomed up into this way. You being groomed up for this. So that would be more of the quote unquote best fit. Well, that's something that I would go for. Absolutely not. Because you're not.
Oh my God! Why? That's a surprise. I would have thought that would.
No, because to a degree, I think one of the greatest things is that although I think advice is important. I think you should advise me, but it ultimately needs to be my choice. There's something about you choosing that gives you this freedom and importance also at the same time of like responsibility. When you choose it, you tend to understand that it comes with something and it points back to more of an accountability, like to self, and if I'm because what happens if I don't like who you chose, and you're not going to force me to like this person. I don't like them, and
ain't that like just culture? Because the American culture says I can choose to do whatever I want.
I mean, God gives us free will. He doesn't make us choose Him.
But now some of the people think that even dating is like a practice for divorce. So what do you?
Well, I mean, dating, the root word of dating is data, collect your information. I think the problem, some women, not all, because some women now, they savage now. So it's crazy. Like I'll be like cracking up.
Right, yeah.
I mean, cut these dudes up like nothing. I'm talking about it be men crying now. Like, she just... just to see it, that so it used to be the man going crazy.
Yeah,
these women got these men in their feelings for real, and some of them,
Yeah.
But anyway, the root word of dating is data, and so taking the opportunity and collecting the information and ultimately seeing, okay, what really works for me. And so a lot of times people showing up on the first date trying to figure out, is this the one? Like, no, calm down. Take a break, enjoy, get some information, process this. how do they handle? And you need to deal with people in different seasons. Yeah. How you handle anger when you mad? I need to know. Do you tear up stuff? Do you bust walls? Do you bust windows? Are you stalkerish? How you act when you sick? How do you act when you broke? What do you do? What sets you off? Can I deal with that?
Yeah, but if you drag it out.
Who said drag?
You talking about processing it.
You gotta process it. See, this is what keeps folk from jumping in this stupid mess. And now you done got somebody and you looking at it and it's like, I didn't know they was this crazy.
No, that ain't what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That ain't what I'm saying at all. I'm saying, like, if you're getting piecemeal stuff, right? We already know, we talked about, people showing up with their representative first and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is, if you get things piecemeal to you, right? And then you meet with this person, this happened. It could be a long time before something tragic or something that's a situational thing comes up to where you have to process. So my thing is, why not get more, not all, but more of that information on the front end? Because if you stay in it longer, you got feelings that you got to worry about.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. Yeah, no, I'm not saying drag out a process. What I'm saying is that get the information. So that's obviously conversation as well as
but how you
watching this
know?
person. It's both conversation and honestly, people tell us people be ignored. You need to listen to those subtle truths. Listen to what's not the romanticism.
But sometimes people hide the fact and until you are locked in, they don't show you that.
My question sometimes to people is, where were you in this relationship? Like, what were you? Because sometimes the problem is they've been doing it, but you're dating an idea. You're wanting an idea. You're committed to because sometimes it's like loneliness will make you kind of push over some stuff that's right there. It's right there. You don't want to see the person for what that is, because guess what? It's meeting a quote unquote need.